Hey, good morning, Bob, Trade Genius. I want to show you a little day trading secret here to make you money. Every time this thing sets up, you're going to make $150 to $200 trading one contract in ES, and you're going to if you're a binary trader, you can make depending on how many contracts you put on, you're going to get a positive result if you trade it at the money. So you can make probably 35 $40 per contract, depending on how many contracts you take. And so the trade setup is really simple, is that it works most days, but it especially works on Friday. So let me just give you the quick setup here. So you have this pink line, which is the VWAP positive standard deviation. It's two standard deviations away. That's a reversal area. So usually that bounds the range of the motion of the ES during the day. It's based off the VWAP, which is the volume weighted average price. It's kind of a center of gravity. The farther you go away from the VWAP, the more likely it's going to come back into the VWAP at some point, and so that just gives you kind of like a home base. All right, and you'll see that price has been bouncing on this thing all during the trading day. This black area is the highest price overnight. That's important. And this is the daily pivot point, which is also important. And so this deviation, VWAP area is a home base, pivot's a home base. So markets like to go there and like to test there and like to move from pivot to pivot and from VWAP to standard deviation and so on and so forth. So here's the setup. So what I look at is it's and I'll do this particularly for a Friday, is that look, market likes to trend on Friday. It's above VWAP at 1 p.m. Okay, that's my first tell. That means that they're not looking to really sell the market off at this point, and we're getting toward the end of the day. And how it works is volatility goes from high to low during the day, and typically when volatility is falling, stock prices are neutral to rising. All right. So what I look for is that from 1 to 130 that there is a drifting down in price. Okay. And just from my experience, that 10 to 1030 tends to be a tell in the opposite direction for the end of the day. So check. All right. So then I know that I'm gonna go long ES at 130 if the VWAP's gonna hold or if it comes back up through VWAP. And it went ahead and just barely touched VWAP at just before 1030. And at 1030, I'm like, okay, my trade's good. I'm gonna take the trade. And so I went ahead and I bought at 23.57. And I went ahead and I set a stop below the S1 pivot. And because the price hasn't got there since the European market closed, okay, so I don't worry about the wiggles too much. And it wiggled down, it went down about a point or so. And it started rising. And I just left it go. My trade was to close it at the end of the day unless I got stopped out. And so I just let it run, let it run, let it run. And then the last hour of the trade, the market took off. It does it for a lot of reasons. Traders are closing their books. There's probably options that they're trying to get people out of. Volatility is closing, so people are taking whatever risk hedges they had on, and it just drives the market higher. And so what I always look for is I'm going to take my trade off at either the pivot or SD2 and pocket my cash. And that's exactly what happened. So boom, I got out. Now, the fact that it went up higher, that's great. Some people like to trail. I wanted to make at least 3 or 4 points, $200. Not bad. I try to make $400 to $500 a day. Day trading, it's kind of a good day for me. So I've learned the hard way that getting greedy, you end up with nothing a lot. And I've done that enough times. But just for this trade here, is this trade works. It especially works on a Friday. If the market is trending higher on Friday, you're above VWAP. You get this little reversal tell here before 130. There's a really good chance you're going to make money on the trade. Don't overthink it. If you make 4 points on it, between now and the close of the day, hey, I set my limit here, so it could have hit at any time. I didn't really care. It just happened to hit about 10 minutes before the close, and I hopped off the train. And so that's something for you to consider on how you want to manage your own risk. But I thought I'd share this trade with you. I have a lot more of these little tips I'm going to share where you can just make money everyday day trading. And my free gift to you, we're Trade Genius. If you want to join us, we have all kinds of really cool trades that we do. We trade volatility. We make a lot of money there. We have credit spreads. We have short swings, long swings. I think you'd like what we have to offer. We also do binary options. So make money with us. Have a great day. And you can click on our website to get more information. Bye-bye.